ค Greg made by now?
He's over 8,000 now, yeah. All right. So, hello, everybody. Hopefully you all can hear me. If you can, go ahead and give me a thumbs up in the chat. My name is Nick. I'm one of the co-founders of Noise. And over here is Diego. Sorry, we're looking a little disheveled today. It was warm outside, so we're walking and getting our exercise in. But it's great that you're all here. Super excited to meet you all. I'm going to give it like, I don't know, 10, 15 more seconds here, and then we'll get started. We're going to be going through, so I will be walking you all through how Noise works. We'll be answering all of your questions. Diego will be over here on his keyboard. If he types and says something, say hi, Diego. He'll be able to answer your questions in the chat as those come in as well. Otherwise, there'll be a whole section at the end. We'll be able to answer all your questions. So please stick around for that. Otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and get started. And yeah, we're excited that you're here. And let me share my screen. All right, I'm going to make my little face a little smaller here. And we're going to go into slideshow mode. Great. So I'm going to make myself smaller just so y'all can see me. Awesome. So I want to start by saying, one, welcome to Noise. Happy that you're here. And two, Noise is completely free, always will be free. We'll never charge you for anything. So if you're expecting to pay for a guide, or if you're expecting to pay some sort of subscription or whatever else, we are doing none of that. Noise is completely free. If anybody reaches out to you and says that you need to pay for something on the platform, which has not happened yet, but if somebody does, tell me who that person is so I can ban them from our app immediately forever, because that is not how we operate here. We work, and I'll explain how it works. We work in a model where you do not have to pay anything and never will. So how does Noise work? Well, we are an app that turns anybody, that includes you, into a paid creator. We make viral content about brands, and we make it for you so that you post it, and then we pay you for those views. So let me explain how this works, because this is always the question. So how does Noise work? Well, we work directly with brands to make viral content for them. And I'll show you guys examples of that in a second here. So if you've ever worked with a brand before and you've been paid by them, you're familiar with the whole going back and forth, making sure that the content is good, making sure the messaging is good, making sure that, whatever they're trying to sell or whatever they're trying to promote is forefront in the content of the video and all that good stuff. We take care of all that for you. And we also sprinkle a little magic dust on top of it to really try and give these the best chance possible of going viral. So all of the back and forth that you would expect to have to do with a brand, we settle all that for you. It's already done. Then we take all that content that we've worked with the brand to create, and we make literally millions of copies of it. And they're all distinct, and they're all unique, and they're all made specifically for you. And then we give you that content in our app in a really easy way for you to download it so that you can quickly post it to TikTok. And when I say quickly, I'm talking like, I think the average is 2 minutes, and it's like 2 minutes and 30 seconds, I think, is about how long it takes for the average person to make a post from Noise in a TikTok. So you do not need to make your own content. We make it all for you. Then when you post it to TikTok, we go and look and see that you posted it, and we start counting the number of views that it gets. And then we pay you for every single view that it gets. And so I'll move myself up here and cover all the nice notifications of all the money coming in, just so that you guys can see you post it and you get paid per view. Well, that sounds great, right? So let me give you a little bit of background on how Noise came to be, because it's kind of an interesting story, and it explains how we got to where we are now. So we've been building apps for years. Our most recent app was a video games app where we let people come in, play our games, and we gave them prizes for playing, all sorts of other fun stuff like that. But one of the ways that we grew the app was we used to give our users TikTok content and told them to post it. And that TikTok content was about us, and we told them to post it, and then we paid them for every view that it got, and we paid them for the people that they brought to us as well. And they loved it. It was super successful for us. It was super successful for our users. And we recognized that it was pretty successful when some of our best posting users were buying iPhones and TVs and snacks and all sorts of crazy stuff with the money that we were giving them. So that's kind of when we had the idea of, oh, well, maybe other brands would want this as well. And it's not just something that we can use. And so we reached out to other companies, and they all said, yes, we'd love something like this. And so that's how we started building Noise. And so, like I said, our posts are designed to go viral. I'll hide my boring face here so you can see some of these stats. So our posts are designed to go viral. All the posts that you see here on this page are ones that came from the Noise platform. So some of these actually have more now. Some of these are this top one in the corner is actually for 5 million now. So these posts are designed to go viral, and that helps you because it gets you paid more money, obviously. And it also helps the brand because it brings a lot of awareness to the brand when millions and millions of people see the posts. And so it doesn't matter if you're posting about books or if you're posting about interior design, if you're posting about video games or food, all the posts that we create are designed to go viral. And we have a bunch of data that helps us make sure the post that we put in front of you has the best chance possible of getting the most views possible. It's not uncommon for us to hear things like, I can't believe I posted this. I've never had this many views in my life. We love hearing that. That's really what we're about. So this is a great example of that virality. So this is a user who posted a few posts from our platform. They have 5 here, and these 5 posts have accumulated over 2.1 million views. I think it's more now. I haven't checked this in a few days. But of these 2.1 million views, this person made well over $1,000 in just 1 week from some of this content that they posted. So just sort of a general idea of what, a lot of success can look like here. And the question that we always get is, okay, well, this sounds awesome. So how in the world do I get paid? And there are some questions before we got started on the live stream where people are asking the same question. And it's really simple. So we pay you per every single view that you get. In the platform, they're listed as, per 1,000 views, but it doesn't matter if you get those 1,000 views in one video or if you get them across 10 videos, right? We pay you per view. We just round it up into a nice number on the per 1,000 number so that you understand kind of exactly what the whole number is here. Just again, to reiterate, if you get 1,000 views in this example here, you're getting paid $1.20. If you get 5,000 views, my math, I believe on that one is $6. And it just keeps going up from there. And again, the more you post, the more your videos will continue to tick up views over time, and you still get paid for those views as well. Awesome. This sounds great. So I keep clicking the wrong things here. Sorry, guys. So this sounds great. How do I get started? It's really simple. Obviously, the first place you need to get to is downloading the app. That's the most important part. So downloading the app is pretty simple. We'll get you links to all this here in a second, and it'll be really, really easy for you to get in. We then want you to make a brand new TikTok account. A new TikTok account essentially helps you train your algorithm so that when you create content about the brand that you're working with, it gets sent to the exact people who are going to engage with that content. And I'm sure you've all heard the phrase before, I built my For You page brick by brick. We're essentially doing the same thing here. So you're building your For You page because you want to see really good SpongeBob memes. But if you're working with Noise platform and you're trying to post about a brand that is, about food, you want your whole For You page to be about food, because then when you post about food, TikTok knows that you're into food and starts sending your food content to all the same people who also love food, which this is a secret, but not a crazy one. This is how you break out of the 250 view jail or 750 view jail or whatever other people call them, right? It's all just about making sure that your algorithm is sending your content to the people who are going to engage with it. That means more views, more likes, more shares, more comments, and all of that leads to your post having a better chance at going viral. So all of that stuff that I just said about making your For You page all full of food content is what we call baking your account. It's a really simple process. It can take just 15 minutes here and there. So if you want to bake for 15 minutes tonight and start getting your first post out, you can go for it. And all baking is if you know what you're going to be posting about is food or interior design or whatever it may be. If you're posting about interior design, you just go search up interior design trends on TikTok. You like all sorts of TikTok videos about interior design. You comment on interior design videos saying like, oh, this is great. I love this theme for my house. Or you follow interior design accounts. And when your For You page shows primarily content full of interior design, then you're ready to post about interior design on your account. And that post will be seen by significantly more people than it would otherwise. And yeah, once you've got your new account, once it's baked, You post and you basically just keep posting into that account, and that's really it. It's kind of that simple. So I'm going to go into some questions here, common questions. Does noise cost me anything? Just want to reiterate this one again. No, noise does not cost you anything. It will never cost you anything. And yeah, I know a lot of people don't really ask this question, but we want to just really hammer the point home that no, noise does not cost you anything at all. Another common question is, why do I need to make a new account? Like I said earlier, making a new account is really important to training your algorithm so that your content is seen by the exact people who are going to engage with it, right? If you're posting about clothing, go curate your For You page to be full of clothing stuff, because if you post about clothing and your For You page is full of clothing stuff, TikTok knows you love clothing, and so they will start sending your clothing content to other people who love clothing as well. How much can I post? This is a good one. My dad actually started using the app this weekend, if you can believe it. And he asked me, how many posts a day can I do? I've done 12 already. I said, whoa, hold on. Because usually what happens is as soon as someone makes their post, they get excited that they started earning money right away, and they want to go post. The only problem with that is if you post too much, TikTok will start to get a little weird about your account and say, hey, normally people don't post this much. It's kind of hard to make content. Where are you getting all this content from? We're going to slow you down, and we're going to slow you down by giving you significantly less views. Obviously, you do not want less views. So if you get less views because you're posting too much, just slow it down. We recommend you post no more than 4 times a day. Does it only work for TikTok? No, noise does not only work for TikTok. We're currently allowing you to post on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. So if you have accounts on any of those platforms, you're more than welcome to post the content there as well. We're currently working on a feature that lets you take noise posts out of the platform as videos instead of just the slideshows. So all of the content inside of the noise platform are currently slideshows. So you download the image, you copy the caption onto the slide, and then you just do that for the X number of slides that you have in the slideshow. We have the description for what you need to post already in there as well. So all you got to do is copy that description and post that in there, and then that's it. We currently don't have a way for you to get the videos directly out of noise, but we're working on it. Excited to say that some of our test videos are doing really well already. So that the feature should be out to you all really soon, we hope. A really common one is, okay, well, this sounds amazing. So how in the world do you guys make money? Well, it's really simple. So when we set up a contract with the brands pay us a set amount. So let's just say in this example, the brands pay us $2 for every 1,000 views that we send them. And then we just split that with you guys. So let's say you make $1, we make $1 in this example. So we make all of our money when you guys get views. So when I say that my job is here is to help you get as much money as possible, I mean that truthfully. And our top user in the platform right now has made over $8,000 in the last couple months just posting noise content. So we love that because that $8,000 goes into their pocket. And then we also make money from the extra that we took because we have to spend some of our time making the content, making the technology to actually be able to post it, all that kind of stuff. So all that we take covers our costs to be able to actually bring this to you, find more clients that we can, let you all post about. How do I withdraw money is a big one. That is something that's really standard for us. We copy basically what YouTube does. So we do what's called a rolling 30 days payout. So in order for you to have the ability to cash out, it's whatever the rolling 30-day amount is. And then we just do a bank transfer directly to you the same way that YouTube, same way that Uber, DoorDash, all those guys do it. So we just need a routing number and whatever bank account you want it to send to, and that's how we process those.
Yeah, real quick, mechanically speaking, because I see that question a lot here in the chat. So currently, we're brand new, right? So we've been here around for almost 3 months now. It's going incredibly well. Currently, we're only doing connecting to bank and transferring. So again, not too different than if whatever you did on the last job you had, or if you've ever signed up for one of the other gig platforms like an Uber or a DoorDash, same thing. I know there's a lot of questions about if we can do Cash App or PayPal and things like that. Not at the moment. We're looking into it to see what we're going to do long term. But if you have a bank account, we can pay you, and I'm pretty sure everyone here will have a bank account.
Yeah, there is some nuance. I know people saying, can it be through PayPal? Can it be through PayPal? I'm not going to answer questions on exactly how PayPal works, but I do know that some of those services have the ability for you to create a routing number to be able to send directly to it. I don't know the specifics on each one, but again, we do it mostly through banks' routing numbers, just because that's the most secure, easiest way for you guys to get your money. So I will pause here for a bit and we'll start answering some more common questions. I do want to make a note that this QR code on the screen right here that I'm pointing to, this QR code has all the information that you all need to get started. If you're eager to get started, which I see some people are saying, can we start now? Can we start now? Yes, go ahead, get started now. Diego will be posting the links to our website where you can download it. I'm also going to put a demo video of somebody using the platform on how to make a post up here, and we'll run this just so that it's easy for you to see there. You can also use code VIBES to enter the platform. A really important note, in order to get into the platform, you need to enter a code to get in. Code VIBES, VIBES, that's right above me here, is the code that you will need to get into the platform. We're just doing this because we went super viral right away, because it's very exciting for everybody and we want to be really specific about the people who we bring in. So code VIBES up here is the code that'll get you in. You will see when you download the app where you need to input it. All the information you need to get started, which is including how to create a new TikTok account, how to bake your account, what happens if you're not getting as many views as you see in other people on the platform. All that information is in there. And the app also has all the information that you could ever want on what everyone's doing inside of Noise. So we have our leaderboard of who is earning the most in there. We have the top content in there as well. So who has posted and gotten the most views. Every single different partner that we work with also has what the partner does. All that information is available there, including the content that has the most views posted for that partner. I highly recommend that you go in and just poke around in the app for a bit and see what other people are doing. Copying what works is a great way to succeed here. And again, want to stress that we try and make it as simple as possible for you. So everything that you need in the post builder inside of your app is what you need to post and get paid. That's all you need. You don't need to make anything else yourself. It's all already made for you. Diego is also linking a Discord server. We're very active in the Discord. We like to be closely tied into our community. So if anybody has questions for us, like you all do here right now, we have the ability to answer those questions. We're very active in the Discord. We have a bunch of really awesome community members in the Discord who are happy to share how they're succeeding. Our top earners, no joke, every single one of the people who are in the top 10 earners in the app are on the Discord talking about what works, what posting times are best, what content seems to work best for them, what, this, that, and the other thing, right? Answering questions on why didn't my post get as many views as yours? What's the best way to bake? All of that is in there. And the team, the Noise team, is also really active in the Discord, answering your questions, helping you with issues on the app, helping you with understanding of how it works. And then if you have things that you think could be better, we love taking that feedback and putting it right in the app. We do that all the time. We are here to make this work as best for you as possible, because if you get paid, we get paid. It's really that simple.
I've got a few repeat questions I want to address.
All right, what you got? Diego's going to take some of your guys' repeat questions here.
So I see a lot of repeat questions I want to address in the video instead of typing them out, just so everyone can listen. First one is people are asking, or people are saying, can I leave my job? Should I leave my job? I want to be clear. Do not leave your job, at least not yet, right? Start dipping your toes. Like there's no rush here. You can do this whenever you want, right? Whether you're at your other job or it's late at night and you're just hanging out on the couch, whatever it is, just get the hang of it. Please, we don't want anyone doing any important life decisions right away, right? Like, please get the hang of it first, and you make your own personal decisions. We'll never tell you if you should leave your job or not. But we're just getting started here with you, so be careful there. Want to make that clear. The other thing I see a lot is people asking if they can become affiliates or something like that. That's worth explaining. So once you're in, so you'll download the app. I'll send the links again in a minute. You can download the app on the iPhone. You can download the app on the Google Play App Store. You'll eventually, as you're signing in, it'll ask you to input a code to get in. And we're doing that, as Nick explained, because if too many people come in, it kind of breaks everything because people don't take care of things. Use code VIBES to get in. Once you're in, I highly recommend, if you go to the bottom right of the app, there's a tab called Profile. And then in the top right, there's a gear that lets you change your username, essentially. I highly recommend you do that because, let's say, for example, mine is just Diego. That's my name. I highly recommend you do that because in the same way that we let you all in with code VIBES, you yourselves can invite your friends and your family who you think might want to do this as well with your codes. And if you do that, we're actually going to pay you 5% of what the company makes from those people you brought on for the rest of time. So, if you're super industrious and you get 100 of your friends to join with your code, you're not even going to have to lift a finger. You're going to make a bunch of money. So that's worth making clear. That's it.
Okay. Seeing some other good questions here. Is there a reason why my app keeps crashing while trying to post? Cheyenne, if you join the Discord, I can help you with any technical issues that you might be having. I can't create a new TikTok. In order to create a new TikTok, you need a new email address. Outlook doesn't require any authentication to create a new email if you want to use Outlook. Is this a private contractor position or W-2? So good question. It's a contractor position. The tax forms would be 1099s. Yeah, Are there colognes? We do not have a cologne partner yet. We have a clothing partner and food partners, not cologne. Clothing is probably the closest to cologne. We'll work on cologne. We'll work on a cologne partner. That'd be good. Dossier would be a good one.
Yeah.
We have with taxes. I'm sure with any other platform, if you make $600, then you will get a tax form. Teresa, yeah, you're pretty spot on. I'm not going to give tax advice here, but yes, functionally that is very similar to how it works.
Yeah. The question is if we do provide that 1099 form, if you make over $600, the answer is yes. So once you once you do a cash out, we'll onboard you to our system with how we get you paid, and that'll ask you all the information we need so that at the turn of the year, so when 2026 starts, we'll send you a tax form. Think of it, if either you've already done this or you're just aware, it works exactly the same way as if you joined Uber as a driver or DoorDash as a driver, or even if you're an Airbnb host. They all work the same way. So that's what we're doing.
Young Toe, why is my first post only photos? Noise is only slideshows. So just to be clear, we are only doing slideshows right now. We found that those have the best opportunity for people to go viral. And then we also had another question from Ma Sherry. Can we add on-screen text to the content? Yes. So each post that you have inside of Noise, when you're building that post and downloading those images, we actually create the text for you already that you should be posting on those images. So all that's made for you. The images are there. The text that we want you to paste on the image is there. And then we also have the description that you need to put on your video. So if you look at the video that's going on the screen here, this person's showing you how they make a post, right? All you got to do is copy the text and paste it right onto the image, and everything's already built for you that way.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of questions right now pop up about this, so I'll walk you through it in the video. So usually what we want people to do is to create a brand new account. We want you to bake that account, as Nick said. That just basically means you use it as a fan of whatever you're going to work with. So once you're in the app, you'll see there's a bunch of partners. Let's just say for a second you like sports. We have a couple of sports partners. That means you start a new account, right? Let's call it, sports fan 123. And then you start using that account, 10, 15 minutes, search up basketball highlights or football highlights, whatever it is. Just use it and use it and use it. And that way you're training the algorithm to understand that, hey, this account is going to be all about sports, right? Then you go into our app and you're seeing the video play here on repeat. It'll give you basically like 3 to 6 images of a post that you then need to go and construct into a slideshow in TikTok. If you have any doubts about how to do that, you can ask us in the Discord. I'll send the link again. Importantly, you need to put text over it. We give you all of it. This is the most important thing. You don't have to invent anything. You don't have to come up with ideas for posts ever, which I know might be a little weird, right? That it's like, oh, I don't get to make my own stuff. That's just not how we work. The way we work is that we're working with these partners, right? These brands, they're often apps or their products, and they're telling us what they want. We work with them to give you the content, and all you have to do is post it. You do not have to invent anything ever, because the partner doesn't want it. The partner wants what we're giving you to post. So, no need to be a hero. Basically, just post what the app is giving you, and you'll be just fine. And I promise you, it'll do really well. And so you'll just start stacking up the earnings. And the more you post over time, the more you'll make over time.
Pandora asked, do we have to pay for the content that we use? No, you would not have to pay. Again, to reiterate, no one's paying for anything. All you have to do is just post the content that we've already made for you.
Explain why the partners are paying us. Maybe that's I'll make this clear too. I think we need a slide on that one. I'll make this clear too. So where's the money coming from? Why are we doing this? How does this work? Put it this way. Essentially, every company that is in our app is a company that needs more customers, right? They either are an app that needs more people to download their app, or they're a product that needs more people to buy that product. We, meaning you guys and us together, are helping them make a bunch of noise. That's why the company is called Noise on social media, so that more people hear about them, get to know their products, get to know what they're all about, and choose to go buy their products, choose to go download their products. So the brands pay us because we're helping them reach new customers that they otherwise cannot reach, which is a really cool thing, right? So they're more than happy to do it. They're more than happy to have you guys all be part of it. And we've got the app giving you the content that they're happy to pay for.
We've got, can I do Sephora? We don't have Sephora as a client yet. Once I'm in the app, what do I do? How do I know what kind of TikTok account I need to make? Abyss, if you go look at the campaigns tab inside of the app, it shows you all the partners that we currently work with. We'll be adding more here. I think we have, 2 or 3 more coming this week already?
2 for sure, maybe 4.
Yeah, we might have possibly 4 new partners coming this week, so we're always adding new partners. Link for Android and PC. So suckers need to know. Yeah. So if you go to the link that Diego is going to post here in the chat, you can get the app there. Otherwise, again, scanning this QR code is a great way to get access to the app as well. He made it very clear, no paying for anything. Great. Yes, Teresa, thank you very much. That is correct. What partnerships do we have available to work with? Queen Cultivated, if you look inside of the app, we list all of them. We've got clothes, food. We're going to be working with a fitness one here really soon. We've got interior design, more food. There's all sorts of stuff. Music. Go ahead and give it a look. All that information is available for you inside of the app. What content will we post if we select OK with face on camera? We're just asking you basic questions to get you to understand what you would want to do possibly in the future if that's an option, Chloe. It doesn't change anything that you currently do in the app right now.
They're asking about music. That's a good one to make.
Oh, music. So yeah, if you are going to make a post, you can select any music that you want to. The only things that you're required to post is the description. The post hashtags and all the description stuff are required. If you want to pick whatever you want for music, go for it. I usually say pick whatever you feel sounds right. If you don't know it feels right, then I would stick to trending stuff.
One thing I always try to tell people when we do these, so once you have the app, once you're at the point where you see the big black card with the dollar amounts, right, which when you start it'll be 0. If you look in the bottom, there's a couple of interesting pages that you should check. One of them is called Trending, and the other one is called Leaderboard. So you are not the first ones joining us, right? There's a lot of people that have been doing it for a few months at this point. Take the time to click through those so you can understand what everyone else is doing. It really helps if you see what everyone else that is in the top charts is posting and how they're posting and how their accounts look. It really gives you the gist of it, So please take the time to look at that. It'll save you a lot of heartache of you just basically banging your head against a wall to try to figure it out. Just learn from the best in our platform, and before long, you'll be one of the best. And once more, I'll send the link to Discord again. If you already are on Discord, I highly recommend it. I would say that if you are on Discord, you have a much higher chance of success because you can raise your hand and ask anyone a question at any moment. And if you've never heard of Discord, I'll explain what it is. It's just another free app where we just use it. We're not involved with it. It's a really big app that's just like a glorified Facebook group. It's just a chat room. That way we can all talk whenever.
Some other good questions. Tariq, would we have to make multiple accounts for each campaign since we're baking the algorithm for specific things? Great question. So if you are making content about food, you don't necessarily need to do that because we have multiple food partners. But if you are making content about food and you're making content about interior design, then the answer is yes, you will need to make an account specifically about interior design and an account specifically about food. Great question. I think Z also asked a similar question. Ryan, MLB or NFL, aviation or astronomy? We have MLB, NFL. We have 2 sports apps that are available. So sports is something that you can obviously choose from there too. Ma Cherie, can we manage multiple accounts? Yes, you can. I recommend that you just get started with one. Get a feel for how it works. People usually migrate to multiple accounts before too long because that's the way to post more than 4 times a day. So again, just recommend that you bake for 15 minutes tonight, get your first post out there, see how it feels, and then just keep building on that. We'll
have joined late. You should maybe explain how to watch this whole thing.
Oh, yeah. So for those that are joining late, totally understand. Life is crazy. Things can happen. The good news is because this is a live stream, we do this on purpose. You can take your scrubber inside of YouTube and just scrub backwards about, let's see, when did we start? You can scrub backwards about 40 minutes, 30 minutes from now, somewhere around there. Let's say 40 minutes. 40 minutes, and then that should be about the beginning of the stream, and you can watch everything that we've covered, see all the questions that people are asking us. If you have more questions, again, this QR code right here is a great place to get all that info, joining our Discord, et cetera, et cetera. Again, if you are just now joining us, that is okay. The information that you need is just a scrubber on YouTube away. So grab that little scrubber down at the bottom of your YouTube and move it backwards about, 40 minutes, and you should be able to get the entire live stream from the very beginning. This will also be available when we close the live stream. So if you want to rewatch it again later, it will always be available. If you're curious to watch our other live streams that we've done, where we say basically the same thing over and over and over again, those are also available. I understand if you want to just see me and Diego's face for a couple hours. Actually, I don't understand that one. But yeah, all that information is available on the YouTube if you want to watch those live streams again. Again, highly recommend you join the Discord. Diego keeps linking the Discord. That is where we answer all of the questions you might have as you start getting into the app.
Hold on. Go to Discord. Another interesting question people are asking of obviously a lot of you have at this point now signed up into the app, and you're asking when do I connect my bank account? How does that work? So if you go to the profile on the Noise app, so it's on the bottom right, and then you go to the gears on the top right, there's a section that's called cash out. We figured we don't ask people for their bank account early because it would just create more hassle for you and for us at the beginning. Once you're going to do your first cash out, that's when we ask you. So if you're wondering where that happens, that's where it happens. I think there's a limit. There's a minimum of $50, I think, right now.
Yep.
Yeah, so you have to, once you earn your first $50, you can start requesting a cash out.
Yep, significantly less than YouTube. But again, very standard. Very standard. Great.
Once more, people, someone I just saw ask, can we post boxing content? You cannot you cannot make whatever you want, and you cannot just post stuff that you like. You can only post the stuff that the Noise app gives you. And that video that is playing here to my right is showing you the process of going from the Noise app and moving it over to the TikTok app. If you do not follow those rules, those parameters, the brand will look at it and say, this person did not follow the rules. I do not want to pay for it. So you're just going to be wasting your time because you're not going to get paid for it. So please, I know a lot of you are probably super eager to just post right away. Take 2 minutes to look into those pages I said in the Noise app. One of them is called Trending. The other one is called Leaderboard. You'll see all the people that are making a bunch of money already with us, and you'll be able to see what they do. You'll be able to click and go all the way to TikTok and see what they've posted on TikTok. That's the best way to get it quickly, right? It'll take you 5 minutes. Once you see it, you get it right away, and then you can just start doing it yourself.
I'm going to start exploring the app. That's great, Ryan. Love that. Stephanie Spencer, you'll be seeing my name on that leaderboard. Great. I love that.
Stephanie, I saw your second comment saying you're going to be telling your friends. Remember, make sure you go to your profile in the settings and then pick a username that you like. And then when you tell them to download, tell them to use that code. Not only are your friends going to be there having fun with you and making money with you, they're going to be making money for you because we pay you an extra 5% as a thank you for having helped recruit more people. So that goes for everyone, right? If you have friends and family that you think want to join, you'll make even more money if you invite them and have them use your code instead of the code we had you use, which was vibes.
Some other great questions. How are the videos made? Don't worry about that. We use a bunch of really cool tech, Icaros, to make all that content for you, and it's super unique. Kanesha, what about reposting? Reposting is a great way to bake your account. Repost as much as you want to. That's a really, really, really good way for TikTok to understand what kind of content that you like. It's also a really good way to engage the followers that you're going to get on your new content as well. We need to make extra emails for the make new accounts. Yep. Gmail, great way to do that. Outlook, great way to do that. Can we post from multiple brands on the same account, please? You can post multiple brands for about the same stuff. So if you want to post about multiple food brands in the same place, go for it. That works great. If you want to be stuck at 100 views forever, post, the different brands on the same account. I would not recommend it. That is not my recommendation. If you want like thousands of views per post, then you'll definitely want unique accounts for unique partners. How do we put our TikTok account into the app? Carly, if you go to your profile, that's how you link it. If you also open the post builder, you can link your account there too. So all you need is the directions are all there. Just go to your profile. That's how you link your TikTok account to the Noise app. Can we pick what we post? Josie, yes, you can pick what you post. Can I just bake my account until I get a bank account? I said yes. All right. How do we connect our new TikTok? Already answered that, Carly. Go to your user profile inside of the Noise app. Sounds pretty easy. Sounds great. Yes, Book of a Rat. Book of a Rat. Yes, it is very easy. People are usually... If my dad can do it, trust me, anybody can. I'm not able to save the images to my phone, so I can't post. Uniquely, Erica, if you come into the Discord, I can help you diagnose that. You probably just have to give permissions to download those images. You may have accidentally denied those permissions. If you just go to the permissions settings inside of your phone and allow for download images, you should be fine there.
So the settings app.
The settings inside of your device, yes. What if the account gets banned? We haven't had anyone get an account banned.
You should explain the one view thing.
The one view thing?
Like the appeal.
Oh, yeah. So if you do post content and it gets 0 views, what TikTok does is what we call it the TikTok CAPTCHA, where if you make a brand new account and you post immediately, TikTok might flag your account and say, are you sure that you're a real person? All you have to do is just click your account and go to your analytics for that video. And inside of that video, there'll be a yellow banner that says, this post was denied because of dangerous activities or some stupid thing. All you have to do is hit appeal on there, and then TikTok will eventually bring your post back. It is just TikTok checking to make sure that you're a real person who's posting, because obviously they get tons and tons and tons and tons of accounts created a day that are just constantly posting content, and they want to just ensure that it's a real person posting it.
Yeah, it's basically a test to make sure you're a real human and not like some, Middle Eastern bot or something.
Nate R, if I don't want a certain campaign, how do I drop it? You can just press the next post button inside of your post builder, Nate, until you get something that you want. If you go join the other campaigns, those will be added into your post builder as well, so you can choose from there. Can we use photos from posts or profile from posts for profile photos? Jenny, yeah, for sure. Go ahead and use whatever photo you want for your profile picture. Profile picture and name and description. I highly recommend just seeing what is in the leaderboard in the trending tab and just kind of copying what they do. A lot of times it's posting images of houses or food or whatever else.
Yeah, often you don't need to put your face in front of a camera ever. Well, because we give you the content, right? You never have to make the content. So at least right now, no one ever has to get in front of the camera. You never have to upload a picture of yourself as a profile picture if you don't want to. You don't even have to put your name on the user of the account as you make a new TikTok account. Oftentimes people just use pseudonymous things, and that's totally fine. Ultimately, it's just a food fan account or an interior design fan account or, a sports fan account.
Yep. Seeing people type in vibes in the chat. All you have to do is enter that in the app. So download the app, QR code here. Diego will be linking the app as well. You enter the code vibes on the app to get access to it. Where do we get the content from? You get the content directly from the Noise app. So again, follow this QR code, helps explain it. All the links Diego are going to be listing also get you access into the app. All you have to do to follow the QR code is if you're on your phone, just screenshot, and then you can open that screenshot inside of your photo viewers, inside of your phone, and you can tap it, and it'll open up a link so that you can go to it from there. So it has to only be slides. Yes, Desi Jade, currently we only offer slides. I am in the middle of, and I'm getting push notifications on more people viewing our test videos. We'll be adding videos here really soon. We're really excited for that. That'll make things work really well for people who want to post to YouTube and Instagram as well. Posting time matters, or can I upload all at the same time? We recommend spreading them out a little bit. That's a great question. Best times to post are, we call it the 4 pillars. Early in the morning, so when you wake up, because people are laying in bed on their phone. At lunch, because people are eating lunch and they're on their phone. In the early afternoon, right before dinner, because around dinner, people are eating dinner and they're on their phone, or they just got off work or school and they're on their phone. And then the last one is later in the evening when people are laying in bed and they're on their phone. So the best 4 are early morning, lunchtime, early afternoon, and then late evening would be my recommendation there. Explicit lyrics, that's the question. Can I use Jello Tweaker for a post? I would generally not use explicit lyrics because TikTok seems to not put those into the For You page at quite the same rate as some of the other ones. If it is not recommended audio, if it's recommended audio with curse words in it, like, that's one thing. But again, I definitely see that songs with a lot of like swearing in them don't do as well on the For You page, just because it's not as much of a broad audience song as some of the others that are out there. Can I use my original account? I have food I use already on my account. If you already have an account dedicated to Food God Driven, give it a try. Go ahead and post food content to that account. Make sure it's connected and see how that works. Can't wait to work with you guys. Can't wait either, Don. Really excited to see you on the leaderboard as well. So for the new TikTok account, I just post with 000. Yeah, you don't need you don't need followers. You don't need likes already. Just bake your account a little bit. Do a little bit of following of accounts that are very similar to the kind of content that you're going to be posting. Like some content, leave some comments, bookmark some things, or favorite some things. Those are all really good things to do. Otherwise, yeah, I have numerous accounts that I can prove to you that have, millions of views on them, and they started with 0 followers, 0 likes, all that kind of stuff. So it's totally okay. You just have to continually post through it. This is so exciting. Howling Wolves Gaming Queen, great name. Also really excited. I think, what is the process to bake your account? Great question, Ryan. All that information is available in the Discord. It's also available here in this QR code. Screenshot this on your phone. Open up that screenshot in your photo viewer, and then you can go directly to that link. It is a site that gives you all the information that you need on how to get started with Noise and how to make this work as best as possible for you. Can I join another campaign for me to post? Yep, you can join as many campaigns as you want to. Okay, I understand how to do it. Great. Yeah, are we good to leave at this point? Scare Pranks channel. Yeah, if you feel comfortable, go for it. Again, I recommend that you bake for 15 minutes on that account. Get your first post out there, see how it works for you, and you can always go from there, right? Your first one might do really well. It might do really badly, depending on how well you bake. Again, we will be here to help you all through it. The Discord's a great place for that. I have probably a ton of text messages on my phone from you all too. So if you need anything, definitely hop in the Discord, ask us questions. We'll be available. We'll probably end the stream here and just be in the Discord to be able to answer those questions for the rest of the evening. I highly recommend that if you're just showing up now, scrub to the beginning of the live stream here so that you can see exactly how this all works, where we answer your questions. And if your question isn't answered, hop in the Discord and give us a holler so that we can help you through it all.
Just final thing I want to say. I know it's a Tuesday night. thank you so much for being here. I mean, it means the world to us that we're building something that so many people are interested in checking out. We're super excited of how it's been going so far. And every time we do one of these, it's like, oh, we just know we're just adding a bunch of new people to the crew. So, it means the world to us that you would take the time. Hopefully you guys see how this can be very much worth your time. It can be fun. It can be very economically rewarding. I know the economy's tough right now, so anything we can do to help, we're here to make this app better and better and make it worth your time. So thank you from the bottom of our hearts for being here, and excited to work with all of you.
Yeah, and we'll see you all on the Discord. Otherwise, we'll see you next live stream.
This is Nick. I'm Diego. Thanks again. Checking out, and we'll see you in Discord.
Have a great night, everybody.
One more time.
One more time, sending out the links. Have a great night, everyone.